Hi guys, so this is the video tutorial for the consenting process. So this is actually going to be a two-part video. This first part, we're just going to talk about the consent form and kind of some things that we expect when you're in the field. So this is your standard consent form. So this box is just a list of all the study activities that we have participants accomplish throughout the study. So your job is just to make sure that each of these activities are checked in some way. If you go a little bit further down, you'll notice that we have additional opportunities where students can participate. So all a participant has to do is initial here, and that would give us permission to contact them in the future. It doesn't mean that we make them participate in those studies. If you flip to the back side, it's like super important that you have your subject sign, print their name, and also date. If someone chooses to participate in the Devil Waste sub-study, you would also have them go down here and essentially do the same thing where they sign, print, and date. And then this part on the very bottom is for us, so you do not have to worry about that. So one thing that's super important with the consent form is that we always want to write the 5-digit participant ID number for whoever we are enrolling in the study. Another thing that we do is we write the dorm floor wherever you can find it. So for example, I'm just going to make this dorm number 1, and it would also be helpful if you would write the dorm name. So let's just do PV West. So as a reminder, it's super important that participants go through this process and actually sign and date this document. So the next thing that we want participants to do, it's like once they complete the consent form and you pick that up from them, you're going to trade them the participant ID card, and that's where you kind of write that number on the very top. Finally, we have all of our participants, we at least ask them to print and date this photo release form, and it's just for us in case we choose to take pictures of anything that day. This part is completely optional, so if someone doesn't want to sign that, that's perfectly okay. So in the off chance that you get someone who does not want to participate in the devilSPARC study, that's okay. It would be really helpful for us if you could have them fill out this refusal form. If they choose to not fill this out, all that we ask you to do is just to signify their gender, whether male or female, and that's essentially it. Please don't guess on any reason that you think they've chosen not to participate. Hi guys, so one thing I forgot to mention about the consent forms is that they are color-coded by dorms. So you'll notice here that Manzanita is our gold form, and at the very top you'll notice that it just says devilSPARC. Next we have Palo Verde West, and this is also a dorm on the Tempe campus. Here we do have the devilSPARC and the Devil Waste studies at this dorm. Next we have San Pablo. Again, this is just a devilSPARC only site, and again this is on the Tempe campus. Finally we have McClintock dorm, which is also located in Tempe, and we also just do devilSPARC at this particular location. At the downtown campus we have one major dorm, which is Taylor Place. However, please note that there are 2 towers in Taylor Place. If you are recruiting a participant from Taylor Place 1, we will do devilSPARC plus Devil Waste. So essentially, the participant fills out everything on the very first page. You flip to the back, and they fill everything on the very back with the exception of the investigator's statement. Again, this is just for Tower 1, so if you are recruiting a participant from Tower 2, essentially it'll just be the devilSPARC, and the participant will go through this entire first page, but they will stop right along here on the back side of this page. So finally on the West Campus we have Casa de Oro, and please notice that we have Devil Waste and devilSPARC. So again, essentially the participant will go through everything on the very first side of this page, plus everything on the second side of this page, with the exception of the investigator's statement. Hopefully this is helpful. If you guys have any questions, please do not hesitate to find one of the core team members to help you out.